as you feel the Paramatman light working on you and through you. Just be very aware of that energy moving down from your head, down through your body, and especially be aware of that energy in your heart chakra. Because this energy is the energy of unconditional love. This energy is the power that created the universe. This energy created the planets, the star systems, Mother Earth. Indeed, all were created from unconditional love. And while it seems such a simple term, it is higher and vaster than you can ever imagine. It's a frequency that can change the world, can change yourself, can change your mind, your relationships. It's an energy that can destroy also. It's an energy that can create. It's an energy that can bring new life. It's the life force of Mother Earth. It's the life force of each of you. It's the life force of all creation. And this energy, this frequency, is the greatest gift that you could ever have. It is the gift that you bring through from your soul. But unfortunately that gift is interfered with. It's diluted. So even when you feel maybe you're being unconditionally loving, it's usually a diluted, interfered with energy. And what interferes with this unconditional love that once was flowing freely from your heart in your first incarnation on earth in a human body, what interferes is your mind, is the talk in your head, is the rationalisation, it's the judgment, it's the fear, and it's all the energies that hold you back, that stop you from being that full expression of unconditional love, which is so powerful. It can change the world. It is the most powerful force that you can have, that you can activate, and the Paramatman light is that force, is that energy, is that love. People often ask, what is Paramatman light? It is only the purest, highest love imaginable, which is not human love, or the love that humans think is love. It is so vastly different. And as you are on your journey of love, each of you, just know that unconditional love is your soul energy. It's who you are, who you truly are. As you peel away the layers of karma and personality and consciousness, underneath is this burning, powerful, unconditional love. If you just felt it during this energy field, even if it was only for a moment, it's a reminder of who you are, a reminder of your true self, your true state, clear, unpolluted, the highest form of your being. And in that state, you can create miracles. Doors will open up for you. The universe will bring you everything that you need for your highest form of spiritual development. But you must be aware. You must be very aware of the blockages that stop this energy from flowing freely between you, freely in your heart, in your mind. For when you're in a human body, there comes judgment, there comes rationalization, there comes your wonderful intellect, which, when it's used in the right way, can perform miracles, can create the most wonderful inventions that you will ever need for healing your planet and healing humanity. But when the intellect overrides the heart, and when the intellect becomes so strong that it cannot see the emotions, the feelings, the intuition especially, it destroys your true being. It destroys who you really are. It turns you into nothing. It turns you into a robot. Why build a robot when you can make one yourself from your own mind? This is very important that you understand the need to balance both sides of the brain, female and the male, as you're in duality, and if you wish to see it in that way. We see that duality also, but we see it in a different way. We see the love from Mother Earth, that complete unconditional love that she has for all life that she holds on her, for the plant kingdom, the mineral kingdom, the flowers, the animals, the creatures, the insects, the birds, every being, including humans, has her love, her unconditional love, the mother love, the female love, which pours from her heart, which is the consciousness that you send your love to in your column of light, from her heart to you every time you do that exercise. But she is sending continually that love to every being, every energy that exists on her and inside her, on her body and in her body, to all the kingdoms, the spirit kingdoms, the fairies, the gnomes, the goblins, the green men, the beings inside the earth. And she is the mother who takes care of you, who keeps you safe, who holds you securely through your feet, holds you securely through your heart, through your love for her. And I can see that you all love her in your own ways. And this female love, as you are aware, amplifies the love within your heart chakra, the pink ray of unconditional love, the pink ray of the mother, of the feminine, the divine feminine, the pink flame that balances in your heart, deep within your chakra, in that sacred space. She is with you. And the divine love from all creation, from the great Creator, from the solar system, for all energies, all beings, all lovers of mankind, are all helping you to see and to feel through this love from the great Creator, Mother, Father, God. And this is the father energy, the masculine love, amplified by your own father in life, or your lack of father in life, whichever is your path to search and to seek and to find within yourself, within your own heart, the love of the mother and the love of the father. And the father love, the unconditional love, flows through again in the Paramatman light into your head, into your mind, and into your heart, activating that blue flame held within your heart, balancing out the female flame of pink unconditional love. And this is the power of love. The blue flame is the power of love. And that unconditional love is so powerful. It can create those miracles. That power of love in the heart can create and uncreate. It is your power, your strength, your joy. And when those two loves merge, the masculine and the feminine, you become one with all life. And this feeling of oneness triggers off the gold flame of divine wisdom within your heart, held in the consciousness of beloved Mother and Father God. And the gold flame of divine wisdom flows within you, activated by those two energies being brought into balance. That wisdom will come through fully and completely when both those flames of the masculine and the feminine are fully amplified to the highest frequencies that they can be. And this triggers off an electromagnetic frequency within your heart, which activates the divine wisdom, and that gold light will pour out, and there will be a complete balance. And in the activation of the violet flame, where the love from the mother and the love from the father, the pink and the blue, merge, they become one, and they form an arc in this sacred space of your heart, your physical heart. And in that oneness is your escape, from the trials of life, the karma of life, the grief of life, the fears of life, all become dissolved in that violet flame of transmutation, the one that you call on to cleanse and purify your aura. This is the same ray, the same frequency, and this will pour through your heart. It will automatically trigger off the great being that you are, the great being that you can be, the great being that you are discovering, the great being that can move mountains, the great being that can perform miracles. Miracles will start to happen in your life when the two loves merge, and even greater miracles will start to manifest when the gold ray of divine wisdom is activated and is working. And that wisdom is the balance of both sides of your brain. And it can only be activated through that balance. So be very aware of your thought forms, of how you articulate them through your words, through your throat, through your mind, through your consciousness. And be aware that those words can heal or destroy. There's a great lesson in words. The words that flow through your mouth unexpectedly can be coming from your intuition, from your guidance, or they can be coming from your mind, your structure that your mind is in, the mentality of it. or it can be coming from anger, from hurt, from sorrow, from fear. Ideally, as you climb your ladder, your sacred ladder of consciousness, as your vibrational frequency moves up even higher with the initiations, with the transformation that you are going through, you will become a different person. A different person to who you are now. And at first, that may be scary, because you will have that divine power. You will have that strength of purpose. You will have that strength to know what you're doing and where you are going, what you need to do in this life to make you happy, to perform your karmic obligations, to fulfill your divine missions. And you will have that love, that deep love of the mother. You will have that also to bring through your intuition, your inner guidance, your inner voice. And that flows through the mother, not the father. The father will argue with the mother because the father will think it's right, because it thinks that it's more dominant, because the mind thinks it's more dominant than the softness, the gentleness, the caring, and all the love of the divine female. But of course it's not. And it's only with that balance, as that divine female becomes the divine female, and you can hear and know your inner guidance, and you can know automatically what someone needs. You will form that arc of light in your heart chakra, in the forbidden chamber, that will activate the violet flame. And in that consciousness, you activate compassion. Compassion coming from the higher heart chakra on your chest, activated by your heart, by yourself, by the work that you do with yourself, by all the healing that you do. And the compassion opens up your higher heart, and it will pour out for the world, and it will feel like grief. You will feel that you want to cry, that you need to cry, that you need to cry for all of humanity, that you need to cry for Mother Earth, for her destruction, for all the violent things that have taken place and are still taking place on her. You will cry for the wars. You will cry for the death and the dying. You will cry for those who are ill, who have disease. You will cry for those in poverty. You will cry for those without a home. You will cry for those who are starving. You will cry for those who are traumatized. And in this crying comes the greatest clearing that you will ever have. For this is the crying of Jesus. This is the crying of Mary. And this is who you are. You are them. You are those tears. You are that compassion. You are that deep grief. And only when you reach this point, when you feel this so deeply, will you become one with yourself, with your true self, with your divine self. And then the miracles will happen. And then the miracles will happen instinctively. You won't ask for them because you won't need anything. You won't ask for a house, or you won't ask for a job or anything else, because you don't need anything, because you will trust, and that trust will come from your heart. The trust comes from the Mother, it comes from the divine wisdom, and that trust is one of your greatest tools to bring your full transformation as a human being, a real human being who first incarnated. The real human being that you wanted to be, that you thought you were going to be, until certain circumstances created the division. And in this wonderful experiment of emotions, of thoughts, of love, of caring, of grieving, of suffering, you are God. You are nothing else. You are only an aspect of God, a part of God, a part of all creation, all life. You are nothing else but God. And you need to know this. Not just in your mental brain, but in your feminine brain, in your intuition. And your intuition and your inner knowing will now be telling you that this is true. And that one day you will feel this and you will know this. And you will become this real human. I am your higher self. I am all your higher selves. I am God. Remember who you are. Never forget.